The manager of darkness. No one will defeat him without a price.
The order was never spoken. It passed through movement, through silence, through the sudden understanding that waiting had ended. Valkarius did not call for volunteers. He called for those already standing. Scarred soldiers, broken shields, men who had already given more than they had. No banners marked them, no horns announced them. Smoke became their cover, broken ground their shield. They moved forward like a wound opening in the battlefield. The Umbraken reacted instantly. No confusion, no hesitation. They turned as one. The strike group hit hard. Axes fell. Spears drove. For a moment, it worked. The enemy broke faster than it could reform. They pushed forward. Then the ground answered. Cracks split beneath their feet. Umbriel surged upward like veins reopening. The fallen rose faster, stronger. They're adapting, Valkarius realized. Blows that once shattered them now barely slowed them. Still, they pushed forward, because stopping meant death anyway. "Keep moving," Valkarius shouted. Behind them, the line strained. Sarah held discipline together. Edrican fed men into failing gaps. Minutes were all they had. Ahead, the expanse waited. The air thickened, sound dulled, and then something changed. The Umbraken slowed, then knelt. Not in submission, in alignment. "He's close," Dornak said, and he ran. Too fast, too certain. Valkarius tried to stop him. Too late. Dornak crashed into the enemy, tearing through them with brutal force. For a moment, nothing could stop him. Then the ground broke. Umbriel erupted beneath him, piercing, holding. He tore himself free, fought on, and then they took him. Not killed, taken. The Umbraken closed over him, and he did not rise again. For the first time, something was lost permanently. Valkarius reached him, too late. He struck again and again, breaking the enemy apart. They returned. Dornak did not. Something had changed. Something had been claimed. For a moment, Valkarius stood still. Then he roared, a sound of fury and something deeper. "Fall back," he ordered. The strike group withdrew, dragging the wounded, leaving the dead. The Umbraken did not pursue far. They had learned enough. When the survivors reached the line, no one needed words. Valkarius said nothing. Elan understood anyway. Kaelion had seen everything. The charge, the failure, the loss, and the truth behind it. This was not a battle. It was a limit. Lyrian stood beside him. "This is where it ends," she said quietly. Kaelion nodded. "I see it." Across the field, the Umbraken pulled back, not retreating, making space. From the Black Expanse, something deeper pressed outward, heavy, slow, certain. Trafarmum was close. The war had reached its breaking point, and in Kaelion, something finally stopped trying to escape it. Melis returned at dawn, not in triumph, in urgency. Their banners appeared first, and something shifted across the field. Not hope, resolve. Queen Aelthara rode at the front. No crown, no ceremony, only decision.
"They came," Valkarius said. "They had to," Ilan answered. Maelis reinforced the lines. They did not turn the tide. They slowed the fall. The Umbraken adapted again, testing the new force, measuring it. The first breach came quickly. The ground gave way. The line broke. Aelthara moved without hesitation. She fought where the line failed, precise, controlled, human. For a moment, it held. Then Umbraken rose again, splitting her forces. The enemy closed. She dismounted, fought on foot. Her guard fell around her. Still she stood. Trollan fought toward her. "Mother!" She turned, calm, certain. "Hold the line." Then they took her. Not with violence, with weight. Umbraken closed over her, and she was gone. Trollan reached her too late. His scream cut through everything. But nothing changed. The line held, at a cost that could not be replaced. The Queen of Maelis had fallen, and the war did not stop. It deepened. The Umbraken stepped back, just once, as if marking the exchange. And far beyond them, something answered. Trafarmum was closer. The battlefield did not grow louder. It grew heavier. The illusion of victory was gone. Only endurance remained. The Umbraken advanced again, unchanged, unstoppable. The line bent, held, began to fail. Valkarius stood among them, not shouting, not commanding, holding.
"Stand here," he said. And they did, because there was nowhere else to stand. Edrican adjusted the lines. Sarah held order together. Elon watched, not the battle, but the truth behind it. And Kaelion finally understood. Nothing would stop this. Not gold, not strategy, not sacrifice, not like this. Lyrian stepped beside him. "You see it now." "Yes," he said. "There is no victory here." "No," she answered. "Not the kind men expect." Cyrodiil spoke quietly. "This war continues because it can." Kaelion looked towards the expanse, towards the source. "What happens if I go to him?" Lyrian didn't hesitate. "You won't come back the same." "That's not what I asked." Silence. "If you go," she said, "you carry everything that caused this." Kaelion nodded. "I already do." The ground trembled again, stronger. Something rose. Time was ending. Valkarius reached them. "We don't have long." Kaelion stepped forward. "I'll go." "No," Sarah said. "That's not strategy," Edrican added. Kaelion shook his head. "It's responsibility." Elon looked at him and understood. "You know what this means." "Yes." "And what happens if you don't?" Kaelion didn't answer. He didn't need to. Lyrian spoke softly. "The light doesn't answer force." Kaelion met her eyes. "Then I'll stand where it must." Silence. Then Valkarius nodded. "I'll clear the way." "No," Kaelion said. "You hold the line." Pain crossed Valkarius's face. "You don't take this from me." Kaelion held his gaze. "I already did." Elon stepped forward, placed a hand on his shoulder. Not to stop him, to accept him. "Go." Kaelion turned, towards the Black Expanse, towards Trafarmum, and for the first time, the war did not stop, but it waited.